movie music with me, of course, Reese Manigan. I hope you guys have had a really good week. And now it's time to start your Friday morning off with some movie scores and, of course, chat and, of course, movie updates. So today I do have a special guest with me today. I'll be introducing very soon onto the show. But also I'll be talking about, yes, I did mention this in the advertisement, but I've got to talk about it now. Yes, I will be talking about Squid Game Season 3 because obviously we do need to talk about it. Obviously, spoiler free, I promise. I will not be spoiling anything about Squid Game Season 3. But if you have already watched it, then you can relax because, yeah, there you go. But until then, yeah, we'll see. Right, now let's kick off with a very feel-good track. This, of course, is none other than Danny Elfman's Beetlejuice track. That's always a great start to a great, start opening of the show. Beetlejuice, main theme by Danny Elfman, live on Manigan's Movie Music, live on Love the Beat Radio with me, of course, Reese Manigan. And also, today is the 4th of July, which means... That's right. It's Independence Day. Happy Independence Day to everybody today. Yes, I know it's American, but we can still celebrate it. It's a very special day, 4th of July. So I just thought I'd throw that in. So happy Independence Day to everybody out there. And you're listening to Manigan's Movie Music live on Love the Beat Radio with me, Reese Manigan. And I hope you guys are having a good start to your Friday morning, tuning in. Now, it's time to introduce my guest. She is a choreographer. She is a writer. She is also a dancer and a performer, and she's here today to be talking about some very interesting, exciting stuff and to promote some very awesome things coming up. Please welcome the very incredibly talented Polly Towers.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Excited or nervous?
Nervous, my hands are sweating. I'm really scared.
Don't be scared, honestly. This is a nice go the flow chat show, so don't worry, you're going to be absolutely fine. You haven't got to do any stunts or performances today.
What?
You just sit down and chill, relax, and just talk. So don't worry. You haven't. And plus, anyway, we're behind the microphone. No one's actually going to see you dance or do anything at the moment.
What a shame.
I know, right?
They're missing out.
I know, it's such a shame. Anyway, so Polly, thank you so much for being on the show today. I appreciate you that you've managed to get up this early to come on the show, because apparently you don't get out of bed this early.
I don't think I ever have.
Nice to know. But that's why I feel quite honoured that you've managed to come here today, come to the show, because the last two guests I've had have been online. So the fact you've come to the station proves that you've put a lot of effort into it.
Wait, there was an online option?
There was, yes. There was.
Kidding, I love this big microphone.
Good, I'm glad you like it. A lot of people like it too, come on the show. Okay, so let's talk about what it is. So basically you're a dancer,
yes,
a choreographer.
I am.
And a singer. Do you sing as well? You don't sing,
I
don't
wish.
No, and no, it's performer, that was the word I was looking for.
Actor, yeah.
So where did that all begin for you? When did you wake up one day and decide, right, that's what I want to do?
Yesterday.
Really?
No.
Wow. 24 hours.
No, since I was really young. I started dancing when I was really little, like 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
You know how the Huns do, like ballet in a church hall at like 2 years old. I naturally did that, and like theatre school on a Saturday, classic. And I loved it from the beginning of that. I remember being obsessed. Do you know the TV show Glee? Yeah. I was obsessed with that.
I think a lot of
people as a really young child, so I think that was alarm bells.
That was quite a big show. I never really got into it, but I know a lot of people loved it, and it went everywhere when it came out.
It was wicked.
Everywhere, yeah. Okay, fair enough. So right now, you work at Pineapple Studios, right?
I do, Pineapple Dance Studios in Covent Garden.
So where did that all begin?
So it's actually a really interesting story.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, Pineapple's been a part of my life. It was like a huge thing, that they have the clothing brand. Mm-hmm. I was obsessed with it when I was younger. I remember there were pictures of me like 10 years old and I've got like a Pineapple t-shirt on. And obviously I loved dancing and that was like the biggest studio at the time. So I thought, oh my God, I really want to go there. So for I think it was my 13th birthday, I could be wrong. I took all of my friends up. It was kind of tragic. No, it was epic. My mum's listening. It was really cool. We went in a limousine up to London, and we all took a class at Pineapple Dance Studios. And I remember just thinking it was the coolest thing ever, right? Because you can do a little birthday party one-off class.
Okay.
And from there, I just thought this is awesome. And then when I moved to London at 18, I started my undergraduate degree. And then I started training, and I was in Pineapple day in, day out training. And then I got a job. This is a really handy way of getting a slot to teach. I got a job at the shop. I was a sales assistant and kind of weaseled my way in that way. So I was a Saturday girl at the shop, and then I've been teaching. The style I teach of dance is it's called commercial.
Right.
Are you familiar?
No.
Shall I explain for the
Please
listeners?
do. Yes, because I'm sure a lot of people don't know what that one is.
Of course. That's good radio etiquette, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
explain for the listeners.
Yeah, exactly. She's doing well.
Thanks. So obviously commercial means to sell, and it's not actually a dance style. It's like you can take any kind of style of dance and use it. So in music videos and stuff like that. The specific style I do is like commercial hip hop, because I've trained a lot in street dance. So I've been teaching that since I was about 18. In a school in Essex who I've trained with since I was young, called Bam Bam Boogies, and that's where I got all my teacher training. And then I started doing some pop-up classes in London at Base Dance Studios, and because of the strong dance community in London, I kind of just ended up getting quite a few people to my classes, and then I got my regular slot. That was a very long-winded way of saying I now teach at Pineapple Dance Studios.
Amazing. And I believe that you told me that you've written a play.
I've co-written a play.
Okay, do you want to explain about that?
Yes, I do. With my best friend, Lottie Adams, name drop. So we went to university together.
Okay.
We met on the first day, and we've always been like a creative duo. Like we did our dissertation together since, and we've always just like riffed off each other in terms of like improv and stuff. You know how like mates in the kitchen, like you're having a giggle. And we took a play to the Fringe last year. We were acting in a play. It was my friend Tegan Banks's play. And we had so much fun. Oh, wait, have you been to Edinburgh?
No, not yet.
Oh, you need to. Maybe.
No, I do.
Maybe this is the summer.
Maybe.
Lottie and I just decided after that, because we had so much fun, we were like, let's go and like do a show ourselves. So yeah, I think we sat in the pub in November, and I said to her, "Do you know what an Avon lady is?" Do you know what an Avon lady is?
I don't, but...
Oh, so Avon is a multinational social selling company.
Okay,
and they sell makeup. And it was a really big thing in the early 2000s. And I remember that from when I was growing up. And I always found it like a funny thing, like these ladies that sell makeup. I thought you could probably make some like naturalistic comedy surrounding that. Anyway, we just got talking and giggling. And yeah, we made some mood boards, and now we've got a play called Ding Dong, Avon Calling. Do you like that? I think my dad, obviously, that was the jingle for Avon, but I think my dad came up with the name. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, it's set in Woking in Surrey, and it's very like suburban aesthetic.
Okay.
And it's set in 2008, so it's a period piece.
Right.
And it just follows the lives of 4 ladies in a Costa coffee, and the trials and tribulations of that.
Yeah, do they know how to make a latte?
Yeah.
The trials and tribulations of making coffee in a Costa.
Exactly. Yeah, okay. That's what that's about. So we're in Edinburgh from the 11th of August to the 22nd. Every other day at Surgeons Hall.
There you go.
2:50 p.m. I memorised that.
Good to know. There you go. And was there anything else that you wanted to promote in terms of like your Pineapple Studios? Any events coming up? Anything that you want to throw out about that?
Any events? I mean, I'll be teaching my regular classes.
Yeah.
They're always really fun. Everyone has a hoot. Sunday 5 to 6 p.m. I teach a commercial hip hop class, all levels. Yeah. You're welcome to come whenever. It's really fun, carefree vibes. And I also have just started a kids hip hop class on a Saturday morning.
Ooh, very fancy.
Is that fancy?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. We dance to Bruno Mars.
Nice.
Pineapple's lit. We've got a performance coming up on the 10th of July outside Pineapple Dance Studios, if you want to catch that. But yeah, that's all.
Amazing. All right, well, Polly, I really appreciate you coming down here today to us. But as you know, as I say to everyone in every week, you are on Manigan's Movie Music.
I am.
And so the questions I'm going to ask you now, first of all, are you a huge movie fan?
I like movies, yes.
Okay. And
I wouldn't say huge.
No worries, but is there a particular...
Huge.
I think I would probably know the answer to this, but then I could be surprised. Is there a particular film genre that you love?
Oh my gosh. You're going to hate me. I love I love movie musicals.
No, that's exactly what was in my head.
I'm
there
such
you go.
A loser.
I was right. My senses.
How could you tell? She reeks of it.
How could she tell?
She looks like she loves La La Land. I know she loves Legally Blonde. That's so funny. No, I do. I love movie musicals.
That's fine.
Who
Last,
doesn't?
last week, the guest I had also loved musicals.
Oh.
And her favourite one was Wicked.
Classic.
So she was talking about that.
Have you seen it?
So no, I have not, and I don't plan to.
Why not?
It's just not.
It was a pretty big thing.
Yeah, I know.
For me.
And well done for them, but
well done for them.
Yeah, well, it's
well
like
done, Ariana Grande.
Lilo and Stitch, the remake. I wouldn't go see it because there's already a Lilo and Stitch movie. You know, it's animated. Why would I? And also, How to Train Your Dragon. Why would I see that again? It's already been out.
You hate a remake?
Well, it's the same film.
Okay.
So
yeah, I hear
why
that.
would I go to the cinema to see the exact same movie when it's just live action? I can just go home and watch the animated versions because the animated versions are a lot better.
No.
So there you go.
I hear that.
Yeah, I mean, sorry guys, but that's just my opinion. But that's great. So, what is your particular favourite musical?
Musical.
Yeah, or do you have a top three?
Can I give you top three?
Yes, I was just gonna say, do you have a top three?
Exciting. Kind of sad. I really like. No.
I love that you find a negative, and you're like, I've got this idea.
Oh, yeah.
It might suck at the same time.
You said keep it positive, and
Yeah.
I like my favourite musical was Les Mis. Do you know Les Mis?
Les Mis, yeah, I've seen Les Mis.
You have?
Yeah, that's a good
On
one.
the West End. It is good.
I've seen the movie.
You've seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
With like Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so good. Yeah, Les Mis. This is really funny, me listing my favourite musicals. I like La La Land.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did actually.
Really, I loved it.
But I don't ever want to watch it again because the ending made me cry.
Oh.
It actually got me.
Surely that makes it a good movie.
It was good, but I just can't watch the ending.
I found the ending frustrating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ending was just, so I can't watch it again.
I also love Legally Blonde the musical.
I've seen just the first Legally Blonde movie.
The movie,
with Reese Witherspoon, yeah.
But imagine it with songs. It's.
I don't know. I mean, Reese Witherspoon can sing.
She never sings.
Yes, she did.
Really?
In the movie, Sing, she voices the pig and she sings.
She voices the pig in Sing?
Yeah, she's the mummy pig.
That's hilarious.
And she sings. That's actually
She's
her.
got pipes. She has. That's
the
what
pig
she can sing.
She can sing.
Yeah, those are my top three, I think.
And you need to watch Sing now to hear Reese Witherspoon again.
Yeah, I think I have watched it. I remember the elephant was a really good singer.
Yeah, she's actually a singer, yeah. And Seth MacFarlane, he's a singer.
What?
He voices the mouse. Yeah, he's a singer.
That's wicked.
But Seth MacFarlane, he's actually got my music taste. He sings Frank Sinatra, and I love Frank Sinatra. So, you know, when I heard him sing that in Sing, I was like, he's actually my favourite. So there you go. Yes, I'm more old school than hip hop and stuff like that. So, but I'm not ashamed to admit it. You know.
No, I like that.
You know, plus,
That's
I said
awesome.
also movie scores are the taste of this radio show. So,
don't get her started on Wicked.
So there you go. So what's the name again?
That's my boyfriend Gabe.
So Gabe, yes, don't get us started with. Don't worry, mate. I'll make sure the subject doesn't crop up. We're not going to be talking about Wicked for the entire show, so don't worry.
What?
Okay, so that's so. Thank you for showing your list and let me know.
You're welcome.
Because I like to ask everybody who comes on to talk about their favourite. Because with me, as a filmmaker, I like to hear the different opinions and different tastes, and also the debate of why we like this film, why I don't like this film, sort of thing. It's also interesting to see different tastes. For me,
yes.
as I need to tell you, obviously, my favourite genre is horror. And
really,
yes, it is. It's literally what got me into filmmaking.
I love that.
And The Shining is my number one favourite movie, and it's such an incredible film. And I also love many Kubrick movies, like Clockwork Orange is a fantastic one, and Doctor Strangelove, which is a very weird one, but I just love it. And also The Silence of the Lambs, and another underrated film, I don't know if you've seen it, called Thoroughbreds.
No, I've never heard of it.
Which is such a good movie. People need to watch that movie because Thoroughbreds is an underrated gem. It stars Anna Taylor-Joy and Olivia Cooke, two incredible actresses. Oh, they're amazing. And yeah, it's just super underrated, and I really recommend people definitely check it out. So yeah, so it's always nice to hear different tastes of different films.
I like horror films too.
Oh, okay. So this is a turn. This is a twist.
Me showing that I'm diverse.
Okay, go on then.
I tried to watch Jaws the other day.
Do you know it's his 50th anniversary this year?
Oh my goodness, I
talked about it 2 weeks ago.
And I was listening, that's how I knew.
Oh, did you?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think one of my favourite films is an Ari Aster film, Midsummer.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's one of my favourite films.
I love that
Florence
movie.
Pugh. When I first watched it, it came out in like 2019, the start of like Florence Pugh
It came out
taking...
6 years ago today.
Today?
Yeah.
Wicked. And I watched it like 3 times back to back in like the first 3-4 hours.
Have you seen the director's cut?
No.
It's the director's cut. You need to watch the director's cut.
I'm not sure I could handle it.
Oh, but if you watch it, you'll see a different point of view of it. Because
that's interesting.
Because I don't want to give out any spoiler. I know you've seen it, but let's just say when you watch the director's cut, you see more of the relationship between Florence Pugh and the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And you'll see a bit more of some toxicity that goes into it. So even though you've seen the cut of the other version, and you see the relationship dying down in the director's cut, there's more of that.
That's brilliant.
So the director's cut's definitely a lot better. Yeah, it's longer, but it's a lot better.
I don't think I really remember the boyfriend. I thought he was quite bland.
In the director's cut, he's definitely got more of a
more layers. Yeah. Oh, so, interesting, because I feel like you understand more why she is the way she is.
Well, when you watch the director's cut, you'll see there's definitely loads that they cut out involving his personality.
Nice.
So I definitely recommend that. So I'm glad you like.
I love that film.
The director's got a new film coming out very soon called Eddington.
Starring
Joaquin Phoenix. He's reunited with him because he did Beau Was Afraid with him, which was my favourite movie of 2023. I love Beau Was Afraid.
Really?
I love it because it was the weirdest film I've ever seen, and I know what they were trying to do with it. And every time I explain it to people, they just go, nah, it was just messed up. I don't get it. I'm like, well, then that's your opinion. But I thought Beau Was Afraid was a masterpiece.
But you get it.
I did get it. I actually did get it. I understand what it was they were trying to portray in that film. And Ari Aster is a genius director. I mean, he's one of my favourite directors working today. I mean, every film he's done, Hereditary, Midsummer, Beau Was Afraid, each one of them has become my favourite films of the year.
Oh, okay.
And Eddington this year, I am so excited. I know that he's going to deliver.
Hasn't he only done those 3 films?
He's only done those 3 films, but he did produce a film called Dream Scenario with Nicolas Cage, which was another really funny film, and Death of a Unicorn, which came out early this year. He was the producer, which was also a very funny film. Not as good as Dream Scenario, but still very good. But all are made from the same company, A24, which is a fantastic studio. I mean, their films
so cool.
They just do some incredible movies, and my hopes is to one day give them a script, and because I do have a very A24 style movie that I've written. It's called Bubblegum.
Okay.
And it's called that because it's about characters being put in sticky situations.
Smart. I like it.
It is, yeah. So there you go. But I'll talk more about that off the air. I don't want to bore people with the whole scenario.
Don't want them to steal your ideas, actually.
Well, trust, they won't want this. No, they won't want this idea because they'll look at it and go, who on earth's going to want to make this? Because before we come on air, I said to you that I always think of things outside the box. And I know that if I was to say to them, this is the film, they'll look at me and go, God, this guy's an idiot.
Right.
So, to be honest, that's protecting my ideas, you know what I mean? So, they're not going to want to do that. So, there you go. Okay, right. So, let's have a bit of a breather. Let's play another track before we jump on to the next thing. Speaking of anniversaries, another film that's come out with its anniversary, I think The Basil the Great Mouse Detective has now turned 39 this year.
Happy birthday.
So I thought it would be appropriate to play the Big Ben chase from The Great Mouse Detective. We'll be back very soon after this. You're listening to Manigan's Movie Music live on Love the Beat Radio. Star Wars theme on Manigan's Movie Music live on Love the Beat Radio with me, Reese Manigan, my special guest today,
Polly Towers.
And that actually was for you because you said you wanted to play Star Wars.
Yeah, I requested it.
There you go. So there's your track for the day.
That was a surreal moment. Thank you.
Surreal. Yes, you it blew your mind.
I've always wanted to request something on the radio. You know, when people like call in and they're like, keep the tunes coming, and they request something. This is me living out my dream.
Okay, tick off your bucket list.
Yeah,
there you go.
Thank you for making my dream come true.
You're welcome. There you go. Right. Okay. Now it's time for the movie news updates, and I love doing this because when I have a guest on the show, I like to see if there's a reaction to some of this to the news, because sometimes when they do watch films, they go, "Oh, hang on a minute." So this is what I'm going to do. So there is 1, 2, 3. There should be a 4th one. Yes, 4. 5 pieces of movie news. No, 6 pieces of movie news. I'm going to just need to quickly go through. So we are going to just go through and see what is happening right now. So the first bit of movie news today, if you're an Avatar fan, is Avatar 3, Fire and Ash will deepen Korachik and Spider's relationship for better and worse. So apparently, if you've watched the Avatar films and you saw the second one, spoiler alert, you know that the villain survived and he also adopted a young, I guess you could say, young orphan jungle boy, because he kind of was like a Mowgli jungle boy in Avatar 2 that they found, and he raised him and looked after him, even though he was the villain, but really he used him to track down the Na'vi tribe. But apparently it says here that there's going to be a very mixed relationship here between the duo. So we don't know if the young boy is going to betray the tribe or he's going to, not sure if he wants to be on the bad guy side. So it's going to be a bit of a mix. So anyway, that's the first news that we got here. Apparently this is the big headline of Avatar 3.
That's pretty big.
Have you seen the Avatar films?
Yeah, I loved it. What was the second one? Way of Water.
Yes.
Yeah, I went to see it in the cinema with Lottie, my friend, and we bought pyjamas from Primark before we went in. So we were the losers at the back in our pyjamas.
Were they like blue pyjamas to match the Avatar creatures?
Yeah, it was a full Avatar onesie. No, it's because we just got from work and we were in like really uncomfortable clothes, and we didn't realise it was 3D until halfway through. And it's like really fuzzy.
Hang on a minute. So the first half. Hang on, wait. Let me just quickly jump back. So the first half of the cinema, you looked in, you thought this is a bit blurry.
Well, I am short-sighted.
And then you turn around and you're like, why is everyone wearing glasses? Oh, hang on a minute. This film's in 3D.
Yeah.
So
I thought, I'm used to things being a bit blurry because I have really bad vision, so I just thought that, and then Lottie had to trot out in her pyjamas. She had fluffy socks on to go and get the glasses, and we were the freaks who were sat there.
Oh my god, that is hilarious!
And I must say,
I didn't notice it was 3D till halfway through the. How long was it? Like an hour long. The movie's like nearly 3 hours.
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole first hour and go, hang on a minute, I've just clocked it. This is meant to be in 3D.
I think, yes. And I must admit, it was a lot better once I got the glasses on. It was so much better. So I get why.
That is the most hilarious thing ever. I just love that you didn't clock it for like an hour. And I bet when you turned around, you thought everyone's wearing glasses. What's going on?
I was so invested in the blurry film I was watching that I didn't even realise.
That is hilarious. That is genius.
And I haven't done it since.
That is absolute genius. Yeah, I bet you haven't. I bet you've had to double check and go, hang on a minute. Let me just make sure this is in 3D. Yeah, hang on. No, it says 2D now. It's fine. We don't need glasses. But if it does get a bit blurry, it's my eyesight, not the 3D.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that is brilliant.
Oops.
That is absolutely brilliant. Oh my god.
So I can't wait to watch the next one. Hopefully 4D.
Sorry.
It's going to be brilliant.
Oh my god! Can I just say that out of all the guests I've had, Polly has never made me laugh so much on air. That is genius. I just can't. I just imagine the scenario. You're in your pajamas. You go to the cinema, big screen. Oh, I can't wait to see this film. An hour goes in, you're like, oh, this is a bit blurry. Is it my vision? And you turn around, hang on, everyone's wearing glasses. Oh, hang on a minute, it's 3D. Hang on, now it's better because we put the glasses on.
I wish you could see the scenes as well. The pyjamas we were wearing were insane.
That is brilliant.
We were like wearing night dresses and like paisley trousers and fluffy socks.
Oh, that's genius.
It was really...
Do you know what? I'm sorry, I don't care about the pajamas. I just care about the fact that you just didn't know it was in... I'm sorry, that is the highlight right there. I'm really sorry, but that's just brilliant.
Don't be sorry.
Oh, that is hilarious.
It was our mistake. I hope Lottie's listening.
Oh my god. Well, if she is, Lottie, can I just say that is brilliant. I just love that.
That's so us.
The clocking, yeah, that is great. That's comedy gold right there. There you go. Anyway, Avatar Fire and Cash.
Interrupted the news.
Coming out this December. I'm sure it's going to be in 3D. So make sure that you check to make sure it's in 3D before you go and check the film. Anyway, next chapter. I've lost my place now.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I can't find the...
Throwing you off.
No. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh my god, that is genius. I've never had that before. Right. So the next news is... Oh, yes, this is going to be a good one. So, You'll be happy to know if you're a Batman fan, especially the Batman.
Brilliant.
They have finally completed the script for Batman Part 2. Oh, sorry, The Batman Part 2 with Robert Pattinson. Now, before we jump about the script, there was a lot of rumours that Matt Reeves had walked away from the project. There was rumours that Robert Pattinson had decided he didn't want to play Batman. And there was all this thing about, there's been a secret fallout and stuff. Matt Reeves has confirmed, even DC James Gunn has confirmed that all those rumours are false. The script has just been going through a bit of phases at the moment because they want to get the right story, they want to get the right actors, they want to get the right budget, because also they want to be very careful with the script and the story. But you'll be happy to know that they have finally finished the script for the Batman Part 2, and Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson will be coming back. And also the villains, Clayface and is it Mr. Freeze or something? He's going to be in the sequel as well. So I'm really excited to see that they're going to come back to do a Batman Part 2. Now, I know the Batman had a lot of criticism in the past.
Did it?
They had quite a lot of mixed reviews.
I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it.
The opening scene
it was really, really good. And can I just say this as well? Matt Reeves, he's a flipping good director.
Yeah.
He has never done a bad film. Can I just say, I've always filmography, not one film he's done is terrible. Every film he's made is brilliant. My favourite one in particular is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yeah.
I fell in love with that sequel, and it's such a good sequel. And The Batman is definitely my second favourite movie he's ever done.
I thought it was fab.
And I thought Robert Pattinson was fantastic. I loved him as Batman. I loved what they done with the story, especially what they done with the parents. If you haven't seen it, this is just a little spoiler, but what I love is, you know, in every Batman film, we know that the parents have died.
Yeah.
And, you know, but what they done with this one is they were saying about Batman's father, Bruce Wayne's father, is that he might have not been the nicest guy that everyone thought he was. He might have had a bit of a criminal record, and there might have been something a bit shady about him. I love that they added that into the film because it was showing that, you know, Bruce Wayne's parents weren't this shiny, happy couple that were rich and, you know, they were the king of Gotham or whatever. You know, apparently in the Batman, if you remember, there was a bit where they said, I don't think Bruce Wayne's father is as nice as he should have been. And also, if you remember in the Batman film, no one trusts Batman in the film.
Yeah.
They're very shady of him. And they're very, you know, I don't trust him. He's a vigilante. He's done stuff in the past. But I like that. I like that it's not, oh my God, Batman, you're hit. Oh, you're here, sort of thing. And they don't like him and they don't trust him. But what I also love as well is that Bruce Wayne just doesn't care what they say. He's just going to be there. He's going to do his job. And that's what he's there for. And of course, how can we forget the show stealer, Colin Farrell as the Penguin?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, the series as well, The Penguin, was absolutely phenomenal. I watched it last year. I thought it was brilliant. One of the best series of television, along with Fargo. And it was amazing. And if you haven't watched The Penguin yet, I definitely recommend it. Because Colin Farrell's back in it. He plays the Penguin again. And it takes place after the Batman movie. So it takes place right after the movie. Unfortunately, Batman does not make a cameo in it, but the very last episode of The Penguin, they said might lead up to Batman Part 2.
Exciting.
So I definitely recommend it. So, yeah, but anyway, that's just another update. So the Batman Part 2 script is finished. Whether they're going to film it soon, let's hope they do. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Right, next bit of movie news I've got. Oh, a trailer came out. The new one called The Running Man, which is a Stephen King adaptation, directed by none other than Shaun of the Dead's Edgar Wright.
Oh, brilliant. I love Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, we've got another Stephen King adaptation, but this one is, I don't think it's much of a horror. It's more of like an action thrill movie. Apparently, Glenn Powell is the lead actor. He's doing very well with his career at the minute. He's quite new and he's doing a lot of really good movies.
Is he in that rom-com with Sydney Sweeney?
Yes, he's also in Twisters and Hitman and Anyone But You.
Good for him.
He's done a really good bunch of movies.
He's killing it.
He's a really good actor. And he's now the lead in this movie. And apparently it's about a guy who's going through some trouble and he joins a game show. But the game show is he's got to run for his life. And if they capture him, it's game over. If he survives, apparently he'll win a huge amount of money. And Edgar Wright is the director. And we all know what Edgar Wright is like. The man is a genius with the editing. I've loved every one of his films. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End. I loved Last Night in Soho, Baby Driver. And if you've watched all of his movies, you'll know that the editing is impeccable. His editing is absolutely on spot. and it's very quick, very sharp,
Yeah.
and it's just genius how
Brilliant.
he edits his project. So when I saw the trailer for this, the editing already just blew my mind. I thought, yeah, this is going to be another fun, edited, well-directed movie. Edgar Wright can do no wrong. I mean, he's just a brilliant director. I mean, there's no words about it.
Yeah, love it. I like the title too. The Running Man.
That's literally
That's a dance move.
Yeah, that's literally what the movie is called. I think it's the Stephen King book as well. But yeah, so if you're a Stephen King fan and if you're an Edgar Wright fan, I think the movie comes out in November. But double check. But yeah, it's called The Running Man, and it stars Glenn Powell as well. And what else is? Oh yes, another bit. This is going to be great. So as we know, the new Naked Gun movie comes out in August with Liam Neeson, and apparently Liam Neeson has vowed that he says, "I have done my own things. I have not stolen anything from the previous movies." Now, I'm a huge Naked Gun fan. I love the movies. They are absolutely hilarious. And as we know, a new reboot sequel is coming out because Liam Neeson is doing a legacy sequel about those films. Apparently, he's had to put a statement out saying that all his jokes are his own. Nothing has been stealed from the previous movies. Now, look, I don't care what kind of jokes are going to be in this film. All I know is they're not holding back in this movie, and I love it because the Naked Gun films, if they were made today, they would never get away with half the jokes they're doing today. But what I love is because it's produced by Seth MacFarlane, who we know from Family Guy and Ted, we know that Seth is not going to hold back. And judging by the trailer, they do not hold back on the jokes. And you know what? I'm glad, because this is what I was saying. Comedy is dying, and I'm glad that they're finally bringing back a comedy that's going to push the boundaries, that's going to shock people. But I don't care. I think the more the better, because we need comedy like that. And that's what I love about Seth MacFarlane. I mean, God, when he released Ted back in 2012, my God, the movie was just shocking because the humour was so...
That was naughty.
But it was funny. That's why it worked, because they didn't play it safe, and that's what we need, because nowadays comedy doesn't play it safe. Nowadays it's, we have to be careful, blah. But Seth doesn't hold back, and judging by this new Naked Gun film, I can't wait. So bring it back.
Yippee.
Yippee.
You said give reactions. Yippee. Let's go.
So enthusiastic. Yippee.
Yippee.
Right, okay, so another bit of movie news go. Yes, you'll be happy to know, if you're a Christopher Nolan fan, that the poster for his new film, The Odyssey,
that would be brilliant,
it's been released, and it apparently has the tagline "Defy the Gods." So, as we know, Christopher Nolan is back with a brand new film coming out on the 17th of July, 2026, so almost a year, which should be in IMAX 3D.
I'll remember my glasses. I remember to wear the glasses.
Yeah, so the director of Oppenheimer and The Batman Returns, he's coming back with a brand new film called The Odyssey, and it stars a huge amount of incredible actors. We've got Matt Damon, we've got Mia Goth's going to be in the film.
What?
We've also got, he's got Mia Goth, Matt Damon, he's got... who's Tom Holland?
Oh, yeah, him.
His fiance
Zendaya.
She's going to be in it as well.
Baddie.
Wait,
they're both in it?
They're both in it.
Love that for them.
Yeah, so huge amount of actors.
And Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway's going to be in it as well, yes.
Is it even a film if Anne Hathaway isn't in it?
Well...
She was in Les Mis.
Yeah, she was. And she's also was in the Batman films with.
Yeah.
And so,
brilliant.
Yeah, so there you go.
There we go.
So there you go.
And she's in it. What a lineup.
He's got a really good amount of... Christopher Nolan's a genius with his cast. I mean, he's... I mean, Oppenheimer had, Cillian Murphy, it had Florence Pugh, it had Emily Blunt.
Yeah, so
and
good.
then Matt Damon as well. I mean, he loves to work with Matt Damon or Christopher Nolan. So that's the brand new movie coming out next year. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And also, guys, I need to throw in the very sad news of yesterday. We lost the actor Michael Madsen, who was known for being in Quentin Tarantino films such as Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill. He died at the age of 67. We don't know what his... Oh, no, hang on a minute, sorry. It was a suspected cardiac arrest. So, unfortunately, so it says he passed away yesterday. He was a fantastic actor, done some really good movies, not just Quentin Tarantino films, but he was also in Donnie Brasco, and he was just a really good actor, and it's very sad to hear that he's passed away at the age of 67. 67 is still a bit young in my book, I think.
Yeah, that is young.
Very sad day that we've lost him. And so so another great legend who sadly is no longer with us. But my God, if you've watched many of his projects like Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill, he is such a phenomenal actor. Very underrated as well. I don't think he had enough praise with much of his stuff. But luckily, because of Quentin Tarantino, he managed to get his name out there. So Michael Madsen, thank you for your performances. We're going to miss you, buddy. So thank you for all those fantastic performances in those movies. And very sad day that we lost you. So okay, guys. So that is the huge amount of movie news that I've updated right there.
I loved that segment.
Yes, I do it every week. I have to, because what I love every week is there's always a new trailer, always a new thing about some films that are coming out, and I have to give out the big announcement.
You have to. Yes. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, someone has to do it.
Someone's got to be doing it, and it's you.
Exactly.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yes, thank God for me.
Yeah, thank God.
For releasing. I mean, the most exciting news I think that I had to release this year was definitely about Zootopia 2's trailer.
Oh my goodness.
Because that trailer was awesome.
I'm going to freak out. I loved the first one.
The first one was amazing, but I mean, the updates on that movie as well have been really, really strong. Like, apparently we will be getting some characters being killed off in Zootopia 2.
Oh dear.
We are going to get a really good all-star cast. Some characters are coming back. But the biggest question on everybody's lips is, who's the villain? In the
Shakira.
Shakira, yeah.
Shakira comes back.
So Giselle then?
Yeah.
So Giselle's the main
giraffe? Thing. Yeah. Was Giselle a giraffe?
She's a gazelle.
Oh, I thought that was her name.
Oh my goodness.
Head and hands.
You saw the movie?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, so you know that she's a gazelle.
She's a gazelle.
Not a giraffe.
I thought she was a giraffe, and she sings.
That's why she's called Giselle Gazelle.
That's hilarious. Brilliant. Thought she was a giraffe. Sorry.
Anyway,
Shakira.
moving on.
Yeah,
as I was saying, so
forgive
as you know,
me, Zootopia fans.
Who could the villain be? Right. So there's rumours going around that it could be the very first human character to be in Zootopia. But I'm not.
I don't like that.
No, I don't.
Let's not do that.
I think it's going to be, looking at the characters, because they show flashes of the characters. I reckon it's either going to be there's a Lynx in the film that looks a bit shady.
Oh.
And there's also, I don't know, because I'm trying to think of the twist. It could be the beaver, or it even could be one of the tortoises or something. Because reptiles are going to be in this film now.
Oh.
Because they're adding reptiles. Because as we know, there's going to be a snake.
Talk about stereotypes.
Yeah, I know, right? Because apparently the film is about mammals accepting reptiles into the world, and about being differences as well. This is why I love Zootopia, because it is about differences.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about Zootopia, is that it's a very, even though it is an animated film, I wouldn't say Zootopia is really a kid's movie. Because
it's pretty highbrow.
There's animals in it, and it's cute. Oh, little fluffy bunny rabbits.
And Shakira's singing.
They won't understand the message, because the message is basically the adults will, because it's about acceptance and prejudice and racism.
It's a good lesson to teach.
And also, there's drugs in the film. I mean, there is.
There's drugs.
There's characters that do get drugged in the film and turn, aggressive. Kind of like what happened with COVID. So in a way.
So you're saying it should be a 12?
Well, no, I'm not saying it should be a 12, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's good that they did that, because, again, this is what I'm saying about people not holding back. And I'm hoping with Zootopia 2, they even go a bit further.
Right.
So I'm glad that there's going to be deaths in it and mystery and stuff, because hopefully it will add to say, right, we're not afraid to take risks.
Yes.
And that's what I want. I want more risks. So bring it on, Zootopia.
Bring on the risks,
It's one of my most anticipated films of the year. Along with Eddington and Life of Chuck. Those are my 3 anticipated films of the year.
Brilliant.
Right, we need to cut there, guys, because we've got for about 40 seconds till the ads. So we're going to be back in about 5 minutes. Coming up next, I will be talking about Squid Game Series 3. And so please stay tuned, because we have got more exciting stuff coming up very soon. You're listening to Manigan's Movie Music live on Love the Beat Radio.